Hello, you lovely lot. It is Tuesday, the 25th of March. And
no, it's not. It's February.
So close, one out. And you are joining us, as the title of this cheeky little extra vlog may suggest, for
extra cheeky for your viewing pleasure.
It's a bit of a life update, but more importantly, a bit of a trip announcement, which is super exciting. You are joining us in unfamiliar location for you guys, but familiar for us now, because this is our unit.
All right, I'm the unit.
You're the unit.
Tripped over my words a bit there.
So where are we? What is this?
This is the toy shop. This is the fun factory. This is the mise en scène. This is everything you've dreamt of and that we've dreamt of. Since we've taken all of our hard-earned YouTube millions, we've invested it into a storage facility, top secret location where we can store stuff. You know more about this place than I do.
So if you remember when we did a little home vlog a while ago, I introduced you to my storage units of shame. And basically, we have been carting around a fair amount of junk for the last forever. And we were actually spending quite a lot of money on storage, having those 2 shipping containers. We live in a town centre. We need storage anyway. And for not much more, we have found this amazing unit on a wonderful farm in the middle of the countryside. And we are sharing it with our lovely Australian friend, Tim. If you watch the racing videos, you will know Tim. So Tim has half of it and we have the other half. Tim's half, which you're going to see now, is a lot more organised than ours.
There's more fun stuff on this side right now as well.
Whereas on our side, we've got lovely Daphne in the corner, but, look, Daisy's first ever bike. Like, I don't know, Daisy's just turned 21.
Skip ahead to the 10-minute part of this video because we're going to be doing some BMX tricks.
So we are in the process of sorting it out. As I mentioned, a bit of an update. Daisy is flying. Daisy has just had a big promotion at work, so she is crushing it. We're nice and busy with the accommodation business, and many of you will know that I have actually started my carpet cleaning business, which is going fantastically, and I am loving it. So if you're close to sort of Salisbury area and you want your carpets cleaned, send me a message. Do you want to see my van? I'm going to show you my van. Right. Yeah, I've never been a white van, man. But if you want your carpets cleaned, look at my massive machine. I should do a carpet cleaning vlog. Yes, there we go. So I am absolutely loving that. So I suppose we better sit down and
We need to have a chat.
We need to have a long chat. Right, we're all sat down.
I feel too comfortable.
I feel really comfortable.
I hope you're sitting comfortably at home. Cheers, ears.
So normally we do these sort of things on a sofa.
Yeah.
But who's this little fella?
This is Cranky. About 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a couple of years ago, I destroyed a brand new engine by smashing it from 3rd gear at full revs into 2nd by accident. And what was left was no longer really an engine, so it got lovingly crafted into this little fellow called Cranky.
So this is really lovely and also quite harrowing for you, all of this.
Yeah.
It's quite trauma-inducing.
Yeah, if like at any point in this video I like get a 1,000-yard stare, you'll know why now. It's because Cranky. Yeah, you gotta take the good taste in the bad days.
Definitely. So after the Mazda shootout vlog, we had so many lovely comments, so many people reached out. You've been through all of the comments.
Yeah. Thank you, lovely lot. It's because that series is still ongoing at the moment, isn't it? With the vlogs, but don't bother watching those. We're only here for racing stuff.
So basically, after we left Miami, we had some interesting conversations. And what's happening now?
So whilst we didn't win the scholarship, we have found ourselves in a position where we will be racing in America this year, and we actually fly a week today to Atlanta to start our season. So very excited. So we're very busy. We've got at the moment 4, possibly 5 rounds all crammed in the space of less than 3 months.
We are doing a lot of flying.
So if you like travel days, we're rebranding the channel as Cheers Travel Day Ears, I think.
So we won't be doing lots of... If you see another trip announcement vlog going up, it will be like a Florida holiday trip announcement.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like more racing travel days, more racing. But basically, we're going to be vlogging all of the racing. But we are racing with a new team.
We are.
Who are we racing with?
W2 Motorsports.
Yeah.
The Wests.
We got introduced there by the... after the shootout.
Yeah.
They're super lovely.
Yeah. Well, Sue was actually... Am I informed enough? I don't really know. Susan for now, possibly Sue when we earn her trust and love. But yeah, she was there, and I didn't really speak with her too much, but I did have a couple of interactions. She was very like smiley. She had a nice, kind smile. So I think we will be landing in a pretty nice spot. I think we're definitely we've got it on good authority with some good people. So.
Yeah, so I think the car's going to be great. And what championship are we racing in?
We're racing in the Spec MX-5 Championship. So it's kind of the scholarship that we went for, which is the MX-5 Cup. Mazda kind of see Spec MX-5 as the stepping stone for that. So we're going to be running in that this year for the rounds that we've got, and then hopefully putting ourselves in a position to hopefully have another crack at it at the shootout again this year. But yeah, I'm just excited I'm going to get a tan. I'm gonna get like I'm gonna go full local.
I'm getting excited now, but the lead up to this has been very stressful.
Yeah, I mean, there's still admin that we're doing now. We are flying like in less than 7 days.
Yes, admin, insurance, racing in America is outrageously expensive compared to what we're used to racing in club racing. And also, it does feel a little bit strange not racing in the UK, because normally we're gearing up like if we were racing in Mazdas. The season opener is at Silverstone in March.
Yeah, and also we're used to having like sponsors and some of you lovely lot in the UK rock up to some of the tracks, and we've kind of got like our familiar faces that we won't be seeing so much of this year. But if you want to be a familiar face and you are in America and near one of the tracks, come check it out. It's going to be a lot.
Where are we racing?
We're racing in. Let me get the order right. It's like remembering the order of the planets. It's nothing like that. Anyway, comment below the order of the planets. But our race calendar starts off at Road Atlanta next week. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're off to New Orleans for NOLA. And then we're racing at... Is it?
VIR?
Yeah, Virginia. And then after that, we're racing in Ohio, a track called Mid-Ohio. And then potentially we're going to look to possibly do Watkins Glen if we can, I think.
Yeah.
But it comes down to budget and other stuff, really. Because as Dad mentioned... quite expensive, but we're making the most of it. And
yeah, we're taking a really, really big swing. We've been on this journey with Luke's Racing for some time now, and this year will be a big swing. And this is like, we're all in. This is it. It's got to happen this year. And
if it doesn't, we're going to delete the channel.
And we're going to make it work. So yeah, we fly out next week. We are hiring a car for the first time in America.
Yeah.
I've been watching YouTube videos, what to do. I'm quite nervous. And people always say, like, why do you never hire a car? And it's because it just worries me a little bit. But we're going to have to do it. If we're going to be spending time out there, then we are going to have to do it.
Yeah. And also, to me, it's going to be carnage as well. Because, I mean, we fly out for this first round, then we're back for, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And then we fly again, and then we're back, and then it's...
It was nearly worth staying out there for the whole thing. But because with the new business, with the car bits and pieces, we couldn't actually do that. We've also, which has been really lovely, held on to a lot of our sponsors.
Yeah.
So the car, you will see some familiar decals on the car out there.
We've got American.
Yeah, decals. Also, what car are we driving?
We're driving a Mazda. Shock horror.
Mark III.
Mark III Mazda. So what this is, but about 15 years newer.
Yeah.
You would have, if you've been watching the racing vlogs, you will have seen some of those around the paddock and also under the awning. A couple of drivers do race in the Super Cup. But yeah, so Mark III MX-5. So it's newer. It's a bit heavier. It's on the new, it's on full slick. So again, big learning curve, but I'm God to give to racing, so it shouldn't be too hard. I think I'm expecting to only win the first race by about a minute, but by the end of the season, it should be a bit more.
So
That's not true. If anyone in America is watching that, I'm joking.
The format really for the like the first weekend is we've got a practice day on Thursday, and we've booked into 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Because to familiarize yourself with the car, the tyres,
We have less time to test than, people that are a bit more native out there and have access to their car.
Yeah.
Because, between rounds, we're a couple, 5,000 miles away from our cars.
Yeah. So Thursday will be practice, Friday will be qualifying, 1 race Saturday, 1 race Sunday, and then hightailing it back into the airport because our flight's on Sunday.
Going to be sleepy.
It's going to be hectic. But what's nice, because the first round is at Atlanta, and we have raced there before, and we will be staying in the same hotel. We have got friends coming down as well. So, I'm really...
New friends as well.
Yeah.
Is Christian going to be there?
I don't think he is, but we are.
I'm not going if Sarnicki's not there.
But there will be, some familiar faces there as well. So, you've been doing some sim racing. Yeah,
Been doing stuff. This is the year of me putting some effort into my YouTube channel, which much of you might know exists because I don't really put anything on it. Just finished a 12-hour Bathurst thing with Andy and Leon, which we live streamed. I feel like I'm going through that Disney child star phase. I'm pushing away from the Disney brand now, so I'm going to be singing Wrecking Ball and all that soon. But we did that, and I've got my sim really to practice for America. But with iRacing stuff, we've had some fun there. So if that's something that may interest you, I'm doing that.
Also, your channel, I think, has got one of the best videos we've ever put out.
Which one?
The Netflix one.
Oh, the Drive to Survive parody.
Yeah,
that's a good video. It's weird looking back on it because it's like
it's really good. If you want to, as I've said before, if you want to support Luke in any way, like his Instagram, go and have a look at his YouTube channel, and especially go and treat yourself and have a look at that Netflix ripoff. Netflix obviously have been in touch, like telling us off, but it wasn't yet. But I think it's one of the best videos. I'm in it, so it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's really funny. It's really, really well put together. So we'll put a link to Luke's Instagram and his YouTube channel. And you're also doing something else.
I am. I started a Patreon. I'm selling out. I'm asking for your money forever. One of the awesome things we've had through the racing is, as we know, it's expensive, and through documenting it, we've had a lot of you lovely lot reach out in the past who wanted to support, and we've previously had like a little thing set up called the Supporters Club. So if you've been following the racing vlogs, we've had that this last year. But some people have also asked ongoing if they can put it more, and I don't like asking for money. It feels yucky.
You said this the other day when we reached out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, they'll probably want to hear from you. And he's just like, I know, but it is yucky.
So, we have a system where I can give back and feel like I'm giving something worth your time as well. I've set up Patreon. There was a free tier on it. What I really want to use it for is more of like a forum to just kind of keep up to speed with stuff. So, race weekend rundowns. It will more or less be a glorified version of my Instagram with a couple extra things if you're on the free level. And then if you want things like your name at the end of the vlogs, both cheerses, and also this year on my channel as well, because I could be filming my own stuff.
Yeah.
Go rogue.
Yeah. Excited.
I'm excited. So I'm excited to see how it takes shape. If you want to hop on board, I think we'll put a link to the Patreon here. But again, even if you want to just keep up to date, hop on there, select a free subscription, and it just stops posts that would normally go on Instagram being swallowed up by the algorithm. So if you do want to know when's the race, how can I follow along, there's always a live stream for it. There's going to be that. But if you do want to pay, get your name on stuff. There'll be exclusive content, Q&As, merch.
There's be competitions. I think we might. Yeah. I think for the first Patreon thing, we might pick up some specific stuff to Road Atlanta, and then maybe do a little competition for fun.
Yeah, some behind the scenes stuff. Stuff that gets left on the chopping room floor, the chopping board room floor, the cutting room floor from a typical vlog will all be there as well. So. Yeah, I just wanted to put some value in it because, again, it's yucky.
It is yucky.
Money and then feel like you're not giving anything back. So only do that if you want to.
But by watching these, by following Luke, it makes such a massive difference.
That's the biggest help is just, because as much as we want racing to be, go out there, be rewarded for going quickly, other than just having fun, there is no money in motorsports unless you treat it like it's marketing, which it is. So if you little things, even just a follow and just a bit of engagement on a post helps way more than I think people realise.
Yeah.
The fact that we vlogged them has really helped us. We just vlogged them because we want to share it, and some of you lovely lot want to watch them, which is amazing. So we're very, very lucky, and it puts us in a unique position. So
it does.
So I'm going to fully exploit that. Give me your money.
So we will be, you'll be able to see two sides from the weekend. So I'll be vlogging Cheers' style the whole race weekend, and Luke will be on his channel vlogging his experience. They're going to be very different.
Yeah. That's not a conversation we've had, but I think we just know.
Yeah. But I think also with Luke's channel, because with what's going on behind, there's going to be like race car builds, because there's a smashed up Audi somewhere back there that needs to get out. And Tim is a reluctant YouTuber, a reluctant star.
Yeah.
So
classic example of doesn't like the job but is very good at it.
Yeah.
Put the camera on Tim, he's like, oh no, and then he just puts gold out.
So there's going to be some more automotive stuff. There'll probably be a bit more stuff like this with, you can interview other drivers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I think we all appreciate that this really is a Disney, vlogging or just a lifestyle channel.
I was thinking about the other day, this channel is weird.
I don't know what this channel is. Comment below what this is.
There's going to be some carpet cleaning.
Hell yeah. But if there is a small fraction of you that do have an interest in like the automotive side, come say hello.
The amount of comments that we get, not the amount, it's not tons, but when we get a comment from somebody like, I've never been into motorsports before, but because I like watching your channel, I'm now really into it, and we watch Luke, we cheer on. Someone said their child cheers you on.
Oh, I know. I take after my dad, so I'm quite emotional. So it's like, we know what we get. Like, we watch something like Bluey as well. So seeing stuff like that is amazing. And I do believe, and I think I've changed over the years, even in the short time that we've been doing racing, or coming up 5 years this year. What I value in terms of what I get out of it has changed. I think I started off, I want to do this because I want to win. And then it quickly became, no, I want to do this because it's really fun. And now a big part of that is I want to do that because I like being able to share it with people that otherwise didn't know that they were interested. I mean, my favorite comments and stuff like that is people go, I had no interest in this, but I really love seeing the emotion because they're such emotional weekends.
Yeah.
And I think you do get a very raw side of us.
Yeah. It's very real.
Yeah, it's very abusive. It's not good. It's like, proper parents at their kids' football match. It's not that. No, but it is, you do see an unfiltered sort of highs and lows,
Yeah.
And I think we've never shied away from that. And being able to share that has been a bigger gift for us than we could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
It was very philosophical, but I do mean that it is.
Without banging on, you lovely lump have really made, enhanced everything.
Yeah. I mean, for context, this was going to be a sit-down 3-minute announcement, I think.
Yeah.
And it slowly turned into a podcast about how awesome you guys are. I almost swore. But how amazing you
More
guys are.
swearing on Luke's channel. And if you watched any of the live stream at the weekend, sorry for some of that. But it's very different to our channel.
Every 5 seconds. Terrible.
But yeah, it has meant the world to us. And to have, just to know that people were cheering us on. When we raced in Atlanta last year, it was the first race. The second race was at 8 o'clock in the morning, and over the tannoy, the commentators basically said, "We have had a huge cheering section from Luke Pullen from the UK this morning," and he got so much love on the live chat. So the fact that you guys are doing that and commenting and supporting and liking his Instagram, and it means so much. And I can't thank you enough. And, Tracy and Daisy and Luke all feel the same. So if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to both channels because it really does help. We're off next Tuesday, so we'll be keeping you informed as we go along on our socials and on Luke's socials. So stay safe, be kind, look after one another. Cheers, it is.
I didn't even mess up the timing.
Well done, mate. I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that we just did it at the same time.
Let's do it wrong.
Okay. Stay safe, be kind, guys. Bye.